What do you think is the likelihood of all of these picks being confirmed? Let's go one by one. Bobby, Tulsi, Hegseth, the three more lively ones.
Okay, I think Kennedy all of these hearings are going to be really, 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 really tough. What people forget, remember how all the certain hearings, especially the Jeff Sessions hearing in 2017, they were broadcast on daytime television. ABC, CBS, and NBC, they all suspended, remember, for hours. And I think we're going to see the same thing. This isn't just going to be on cable news. That for Kennedy, for Pete Hegseth, for Tulsi, for those names, this is going to be a show. And Democrats, the resistance is going to try to do everything they can, and it's going to be ugly. But I believe they're going to be confirmed. All three. I think Kennedy's going to get it. I think Tulsi's going to get it, and Hegseth, I really believe, is going to be the toughest one. I'm not sure if that's
why
obvious.
Do you think that? Why is that just because of all the alleged personal drama? Okay. Yeah. The personal stuff. I just think that's going to make the most compelling television for Democrats, and you're going to have Mazie Hirono, who's already let everyone know that it's not going to happen over her dead body. I still think that Trump has the capital to get Hegseth. Hold that thought.
Yeah,
I agree. Let's play cut 4. Senator Rand Paul on Pete Hegseth. Play cut 4.
Given that, for example, the Pentagon pick hasn't ever managed a large corporation or held a high rank in the military, do you think he can run the Pentagon?
Yes, and I think the vast majority of people, if you poll them, will say that they don't think people should be picked based on religion or gender or sexuality. Mm-hmm. They want people to be picked on merit. And one of Pete Hegseth's criticisms of our Pentagon is that we've gone away from merit and gone more towards racial characteristics. And so I think that the people are and would be overwhelmingly in favor of someone who's going to base hiring on merit, not on racial characteristics.
Kane, that's a great answer from Senator Rand Paul. It's going to be a fight, though. It's going to be a fight. I now want to play this one about Tulsi and then get your reaction. This is Nikki Haley coming out against Tulsi Gabbard at DNI. This is a sick lie from the pit of hell. Play cut 7.
This is not a place for a Russian, Iranian, Syrian, Chinese sympathizer. DNI has to analyze real threats. Are we comfortable with someone like that at the top of our national intelligence agency?
Kane, your reaction to Miss Haley?
Yeah, does anyone listen to Nikki Haley anymore, except for CBS News, except for the fake media? They trot her out. She's the new Liz Cheney. That's insane. You know, it shows that Nikki Haley follows fake news and doesn't follow stories out. Every Syrian sympathizer. That's a ridiculous comment, or Bashar al-Assad sympathizer. That's a ridiculous comment. I honestly don't believe Nikki Haley has credibility. I think Tulsi Gabbard, it's not going to be an easy sale, but I think she's going to make it through. When you were talking about, you played that clip on Hegseth, and that was a nice comment from Rand Paul. Look, we may lose Murkowski. We may lose Susan Collins, but we've got 51 plus J.D. Vance after those two. So though it's going to be brutal, though it's going to be on national TV, and it's going to be tough for Pete to have to deal with this stuff, but I think that Trump has the political capital. I think the senators understand. One of the points we've been driving home is that these senators in red states did not win on their own. They won on the coattails of Trump, coattails that we almost haven't seen before. I mean, Trump, even in Ohio and Bernie Moreno, Trump was +5 over how Bernie did versus Sherrod Brown. I mean, all of these senators, they owe their elections that they've had in the past and the ones that they may have in 2026 with the new map, that they're going to owe it to President Trump. And so I honestly believe he has the capital to get all three of them through. But going back to Nikki, that comment should be a disqualifying comment for anyone to take her seriously on any foreign policy.
Yeah, and it just, I don't know who takes her seriously too, but they're continuing to peddle this Russian hoax against Tulsi Gabbard. And I think it's very important to note that Hillary Clinton lied about Trump being a Russian agent, and now they're lying about Tulsi Gabbard being a Russian agent. I think she's going to have a tough confirmation fight too, Kane. I hope I'm wrong, but I think that some of these neocons are not going to like that Tulsi Gabbard's going to be DNI director. But what is your message then to Kane? What is the CFP message to Republicans, I should say, that might stand in the way of Trump's picks? 45 seconds, Kane, in this segment.
We'll find primary opponents and we'll throw you out of office. We want this cabinet. Do not stand in the president's way. The first Republican to get the popular vote victory since Bush, I believe. And it's so much more difficult than it was for Bush. I mean, Trump's performance, his ability to grow his electorate from 2016 to 2020, and now with another 4 million more votes in 2024. I think Republican senators have to understand we are paying attention. We will get rid of you, and we won't show mercy.